since the new banners are here, so is a new red coin shop. Usually the way it works, for those that don't know, is the red coin shop is essentially a quick look at who's on both of the anniversary banners, excluding the new units, of course, and you know, they'll never actually feature the banner units, only Dokkan Festival exclusives. Okay, so in today's video, we're going to be focusing on who you should be picking up with your red coins, who should you prioritize, or what should you consider before you end up purchasing anyone from the shop if you haven't done so already. I will say though, for a really quick push-up challenge today, or subscriber challenge if you're new, because we are actually getting really close to 60k subs, so I really want to push this. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick single on the GT Boys banner. If I pull an SSR, before we actually hop into today's video, then all that needs to happen is you got caught lacking today. Come on, Krillin, please. You got caught lacking today. You got to subscribe to the channel if you are new, or drop down and give me 8 push-ups if you're not new. But if I don't pull one, then I got caught lacking, and I'll do my push-ups after the video. Okay, that sucks. Dildo Frost doesn't really count, but it's fine. Let's actually hop into the video. You can skip today if you want, or you can still subscribe. You know, road to 60k. I'm just excited. I'm sorry. Anyways, here is the red coin shop. All right. Now, I will tell you this right away. You should definitely prioritize the 5th year LRs if you don't have them, because they are getting an EZA during the 5th year anniversary. And if you did pull the Z-Boys, part of their leader skill leads final trump card, and both of the 5th years are actually on that team. So if you want to run, you know, the new Z-Boys with the 5th year LRs on that team, the newly EZA'd 5th year LRs on that team, this is definitely something that you should consider running. I will have EZA guides coming up very shortly when it comes to how to actually beat these EZA, so of course stay tuned for that content. But as of right now, I will say definitely prioritize these units if you do not have them. Keep in mind that 500 red coins is the equivalent of 2,500 dragon stones spent, because every 50 stones gives you 10 red coins, so the math works out to 2,500 dragon stones for 500 red coins. So when you're actually in this shop, please make sure that you're doing the best you can to get as much value as possible. And by that, I mean try to focus on characters that you do not have. So let's say you already have Gamma 1 and you don't have Gamma 2. Pick up a copy of Gamma 2, all right? He's a completely new unit. He may not be as good as Gamma 1, but he's still really, really good. Let's say you don't have full power Frieza. If you have everyone else on this list, it's definitely worth it to go for a copy of full power Frieza before getting a dupe of anyone else. A dupe of a character, like let's say STR Cooler, will definitely benefit Cooler, because dupes benefit any character you give them to, but not as much as getting a completely new LR to your team that's going to benefit tremendously all of those categories right there. So keep in mind that new characters are always more valuable than dupes of other characters. So if there's someone you're missing, definitely prioritize picking up that unit. If you're completely new to the game and didn't really pull anyone crazy from the banners, again, I would say the 5th year LRs, since they're getting an EZA, could be a really good choice to go for. You also have the 7th year LRs here that are obviously, you know, top tier choice as well. And then I would go ahead and say that the Gammas as well as STR Cooler, like I would say all Gammas, STR Cooler, the 7th year LRs, and the 5th year LRs are like the ones to really focus on here, because those units are either the newest, or still really, really good, and or are getting EZAs, right? STR Vegito is decent, right? Like he's good still, he's not too crazy. He should be getting an EZA at some point, so if you want to get ready for that, you know, not really a bad option. And the same goes for any one of these other units as well, right? I would say if you don't have them, sure, but don't really focus on getting these GT units here. They're not really too crazy. Prioritize the 5th year LRs, prioritize the 7th year LRs, prioritize the Gammas, and STR Cooler. If you already have all those units, let's say you have every one of these units here, the question is, okay, who do you get a dupe for, right? Out of everyone here, I would say a dupe. I mean, the EZH for the 5th years, like dupes really, again, dupes significantly buff anyone here. I will say a dupe. A dupe for Gamma 2. Is Gamma 2's buff for damage received or damage or attacks performed? performed. Yeah, so Gamma 2 can actually benefit greatly from dupes. STR Cooler is another LR who gets stronger for every attack that he performs. So the more additionals you give him, the better he is going to end up looking. The better he is going to look, the faster. Or, sorry. He's going to look a lot better faster. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The 7th year LR, specifically Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta here. The reason why I say that is because Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, when he finally pops out, he doesn't get a guaranteed additional at 22 key the same way the gods do. He gets a, I think it's a great chance or a high chance. It's a high chance. Let's see here. Oh yeah, no. So he just gets a high chance of launching additional super, which means that his defense won't be looking as good, right, as the gods will once they transform to the blue state. So, you know, dupes in this Gogeta can definitely come in clutch. And then, I mean, again, anyone else doesn't really matter too much. Again, just 5th year LR, 7th year LRs, the Gammas or STR Cooler. You can't really go wrong with each. And also try to figure out what team do you really like to run? What team do you really want to run? Because let's just say you're not really a big fan of Frieza units. You don't really have many Frieza units. STR Cooler can definitely buff that for you, but you may not run him as much, right? If you really want to run the Gammas or a superhero team, right? The Gammas are a good choice for you. If you really love the GT, like let's say you pull the GT boys and want more buffs for that team, this is a great option for you right here. So the things they take in the things to take into consideration. I'm sorry, I'm a little excited here, all right? I want to summon on the banners. I have a lot of videos I want to record. I'm sorry, all right? The point is, there's a lot of things to consider, all right? One is how many Dragon Stones you're actually spending here. If you don't really want Namek Goku, keep in mind that if you buy him, you're spending 2,500 stones essentially for him. So just be aware of the value of your own red coins. Secondly, try to figure out what team you really want to run and who's going to fit that team the best. Try to get newer units over dupes, but your red coins, you spend them how you want. I'm just letting you know, if you want to have as much value as possible, what the best thing you know, could be to do. So yeah, let me know what you think. Who were you going to pick up? If you already bought a character, who did you already buy? A lot of really great value here. I might go ahead and rainbow some characters here because I really do want to get more copies of Gamma 1 and Gamma 2, but we'll see. Hopefully you enjoyed though. I'll see you in the next one. Streams coming up, a lot more anniversary videos coming up. If you have any specific questions, let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to make videos on them for you. I'll see you in the next one. Take care and peace.